showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Dan Lanning continues to prove why he's one of the best coaches in college football right now. Coming off a 13-2 season, yet another appearance in the college football playoff. He has a great stable of quarterbacks that will be fascinating to watch this season. Dante Moore returns, hoping to elevate his NFL stock, but top transfer portal quarterback Dylan Raiola in the wings. We'll see how it shakes out for the Oregon Ducks in Eugene. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
In college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking, and it doesn't matter what year it is, who the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
They walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if he went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. As Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got it back corner of the end zone. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. All out of space. He's at the touchdown, Ducks. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect him. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Gotta find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got it right inside the pylon.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up to add another. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
The hit, make sure it falls incomplete.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It is perfect. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sellers. Throwing right. Got him in the open. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Touchdown, Oregon! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Ducks with the answer.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's the pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
USC trying to get back to national prominence. They have not been able to crack that college football playoff code. A 9-4 season did show signs of improvement, but it wasn't good enough for fans. They do return quarterback Jaden Mayava. He has shown some talent and composure in the pocket, but USC's got work to do to get back to national relevance. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds.
Double covering him, you might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Good drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
In the red area, it's Moulton. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the red zone, it's Jordan. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19.
Backers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Off play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. It was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Memorial Stadium. 2 behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Manning with a play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Seen enough from Arch Manning to understand he can take this team to a national championship, and they've surrounded him with a lot of talent too. Cam Coleman, amongst a bunch of other guys coming in through the portal, weapons for him to throw to, and I cannot wait to see.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7.
Got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Complete. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go play action with Manning. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. He wants it all. Touchdown, Minnesota! He got it beat down in bounds.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Manning. Looking left. Hits the open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown. But here's a situation where you want to go for 2 and make this a 9-point game. To kick an extra point, it's only 8, and the opponent, if they go down the field and score, could tie it up if they hit the 2-pointer. So I think the analytics in this situation are telling you, you want to go for 2.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further. On the run from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They are excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there. It's on offense so I can be explosive.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A run for the quarterback. There's a crease, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there, but whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy, and if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
On that third down, they hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
In space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. And the crowd is making this house absolutely electric. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, it has been a few up and down years, a lot of drama for UCLA. After Chip Kelly left, there hasn't been much stability, but let's see if Bob Chesney is the guy to get UCLA back on track and make some noise in the Big Ten. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UCLA!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
You're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. It got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Bruins!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. A goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wake Forest!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Physically getting hit. Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
Offense, and this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fourth down, Iamaleava. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Bruins! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Timing, he threw it at the perfect moment, puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
Oh, they're after him. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. It's the Utah Utes and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Third and long. Underwood fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown Wolverines. All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Underwood on the play action. Complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Goes to the option. Touchdown, Michigan! Great job out of the back on the option.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
From Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
After a few challenging years, Virginia is back on top. A tradition there for the Cavaliers. They went 11-3 in 2025. Tony Elliott continues to build a winner. Getting to the ACC championship game last season, they believe they can keep continuity on competition rolling for the Cavs. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
By the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Lewis. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. I'm coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And that one will put them up here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Wisconsin! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Now they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop. Protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
So many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to...
Going over the top. He's got it at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out.
Guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Watson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Knights!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, and put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. In just a second, I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Rush is on him. Touchdown, UCF! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the 2-point conversion here. Pick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. They'll run play action. And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.